Cassandra, Cassie, kumusta ka na? Can you kindly remove your face mask?
Paige, can you please...
Maganda ka naman eh. Huwag ka nang... relax ka lang, Cassandra. You remember the time that you texted me, di ba? And eventually you call me.
Yes po.
Yes, and during our conversation, sinabi mo kung ano yung dapat mong gawin. Is this correct, Cassandra?
Yes po.
Alright. And sa text mo sa akin, no? And I know that this came from your heart, no? Sinabi mo dito sa text mo na, "Hi Kong, thank you for the time to pick up the call."
Madam Kasyong, bago po ang hearing na ito, nag-usap na po ba kayo ni Honorable Fernandez? Magmula nung hearing na yon, nag-usap na ba kayo ni Honorable Fernandez? Kasi marami siyang alam na hindi ko alam eh. Kasi pagpasok ko dito kanina nung ikaw, ay kung magtinginan kayo ni Honorable Fernandez, eh, may ibig sabihin eh. Oo, lingon ka ng lingon sa kanya. Akala ko nga siyang abogado mo kanina hindi si Attorney Topacio eh. O, bakit ka nakatingin kay Honorable Fernandez? O, nangungumpisal na siya. Madam Kasyong, kanina nung si Honorable Luistro ang nagtatanong po sa inyo, para bang ayaw niyong sumagot. Tinanong pa kita, what was your answer? Ang sagot mo sa akin, I refuse to testify. Bakit noong si Honorable Gutierrez at saka si Honorable Fernandez ang nagtanong, relax kang sumagot. Kaya tuloy ako, hindi nagtanong kanina. Oo, dahil kanina refuse to testify ang kwa mo, sagot mo eh. Oo. Kaya tuloy, hindi na ako nagtanong. Pero napansin ko, nung yung mga gwapong lalaki ang nagtatanong, sumagot po kayo. At relax na. May I know the reason why?
Ito ang latest update sa kaso kay dating Bamban Tarlac Mayor Alice Goo na di umano'y nasasangkot sa illegal na aktibidad sa ating bansa. Naging controversial ang ginanap na hearing ng Kamara patungkol kay Congressman Dan Fernandez at Cassandra Leong, ang point person ng Whirlwind at Lucky South 99 Pogo Hub sa Porac, Pampanga. Ayon sa mga ulat, may mga espekulasyon umano na tila may espesyal na ugnayan sa pagitan ni Congressman Dan Fernandez at Cassandra Leong. Sa isang congressional hearing, napansin ni Congressman Romeo Acop na tila may maraming nalalaman si Congressman Fernandez tungkol kay Cassandra Leong na hindi alam ng iba pang kongresista. Ang ganitong sitwasyon umano ay nagbibigay diin sa pagdududa kung maaaring mayroong espesyal na koneksyon o tulungan sa pagitan nila. Ayon sa mga report, isang biro ni Congressman Acop ang umikot sa sesyon na nagtanong kung nagte-text o nagtatawagan ba sina Congressman Dan Fernandez at Cassandra Leong na nagdulot ng tawa sa mga congressman, ngunit nagbigay din sa issue. Ayon pa ng ilan na nag-aalala na maaaring hindi na umano makakatulong ng maayos si Congressman Fernandez sa investigasyon dahil sa posibilidad na maging bias. Sinasabi ring maaaring may pabor na ibinigay si Congressman Fernandez kay Cassandra Leong na nagdulot ng mga seryosong katanungan sa integridad ng investigasyon. Narito ang full update kung saan tila binibi ni Congressman Dan Fernandez si Cassandra Leong sa ginanap na hearing sa Kongreso. Kapansin-pansin rin ang tila tarayan ni Cassandra Leong at ni Ronalyn Baterna. Halina't sabay-sabay nating panoorin at alamin ang video ito na tiyak na ikakagulat nyo. Ngunit bago tayo magpatuloy, huwag kalimutang i-like, share, subscribe, and click the notification bell for more updates and for more upcoming videos. Maraming salamat!
Former Secretary Harry Roque is lying.
Yes po.
Okay. Now, so, eto po, you signed for and behalf of Lucky South. Tama.
Yes po.
That was the first
As-
contract. Okay. Now, the second contract, Miss Miss Mascareñas, na wala pong pangalan mo dito.
Saan po? Sa Whirlwind po or Lucky South?
Both.
Baka wala na po ako that time. Pero ang pinirmahan ko lang po kasi na
When was the
transfer,
time that you left Lucky South or Whirlwind?
December 30, 2019.
Oh, tama. Because this sublease agreement was signed February 2021.
Ay, wala na.
So, wala ka na doon.
Wala na po.
Correct. But in this document, Ms. Cassandra Ong, please take note that in the first sublease agreement, you signed for on behalf of Lucky South, but in the second agreement, you signed for on behalf of Whirlwind. And Lucky South was represented by Ms. Baterna. So in short, Mr. Chairman, I just want to establish that former Secretary Harry Roque is lying because he insisted that you are not part of the Whirlwind.
Pwede po ako mag-explain, Mr. Chair?
You don't want to see the document, the second sublease contract, for
Alam
you to
ko po
confirm? You want to see it? Or
Alam
you
ko na-
confirm na?
Confirm na po.
Ms. Baterna, do you confirm that you signed the sublease agreement for on behalf of Lucky South 999? Yung second sublease agreement, ikaw na pong pumirma dito?
Hindi ko po nakita.
Okay.
Mr. Chair, pwede po ako mag-explain regarding sa...
At sandali po, ipa-confirm ko muna,
Okay.
then
Pasensya na po.
the chair will let you explain.
Salamat po.
So, Ms. Baterna, you confirm?
Yes po, Mr. Chair.
Okay. Now, Ms. Casiong, please.
Pwede pa ulit po yung sinabi nyo kanina.
Sorry.
Pwede pa ulit po yung sinabi nyo kanina regarding kay...
Ganito pa kasi, oh.
Opo.
The first sublease contract, you signed the sublease contract representing Lucky South 999. But in the second contract, you represent na the Whirlwind. And the name of Mascareñas, dahil wala na nga siya doon, was signed by Baterna.
Tama po yan, pero hindi po ako shareholder ng Lucky South.
No, but you represent.
Yes
But you
po.
confirm.
Yes.
Di ba? What I'm saying is, ganito po, Miss Casiong, Miss Ong, kasi it only proved that Whirlwind and Lucky South is one and the same. Kasi po, dito sa first sublease, you signed for on behalf of the Lucky South 999. And then in the second sublease, you signed for on behalf of Whirlwind.
Can
Na
I
yun
explain
yung, sandali, na yun yung, just for the record, Mr. Chairman, and you check the minutes, that was the argument being insisted by former Secretary Harry Roque, that Baterna, Casiong, wala sa Whirlwind. Yes, Casiong, do you want to explain?
Yes po.
So in short,
Regarding the two company po, can I explain it po?
go.
Okay lang po. Kung hindi po, regarding sa two company po, Lucky South noon is sa amin po. And Whirlwind. But nauna po i-registered ang Lucky South. Tapos sumunod ang Whirlwind po. Yung time na yun,
So nauna yung Lucky South to be registered kaysa Whirlwind.
yes po.
But the contract, sublease contract, between the Cruz family, allegedly, the lease contract, but of course, the Cruz family denied that there is such thing as the lease contract, di ba? Kaya nga may kaso. Tama?
Opo, regarding naman sa lease contract po, kapirmahan po namin o kakontrata po namin si Mr. Cruz.
Yeah, yung tatay.
Opo.
I know. Now, but of course may problema doon sa dokumento. Kasi your lease contract was based on the board reso, di ba? Giving authority to the father, kay Roberto Cruz.
Pwede ko po makita yung documents na po na yan. I'm not sure po eh.
But it was denied. Finorge yung mga perma doon ng mga anak ni Roberto Cruz. Because
Sa lease contract o
there-
contract to sell po?
Hindi, yung contract to sell that was being claimed by the heirs, yung mga anak. But yung lease contract, which was where Whirlwind stands and Mr. Roberto Cruz was denied by the children.
Hindi po ako sure regarding dyan.
Oh, but anyway, so nauna yung Lucky South, then Whirlwind.
Yes po. Pero nabenta na po, na-i-transfer na si Lucky South sa other people na po. Last year, 2023, around September, kung hindi po ako nagkakamali.
Na-transfer na nung 2023.
Tama po.
But the sublease that we are talking in which you signed for Whirlwind and Lucky South, ito yung mga original documents eh.
Yes po.
Yeah, we're talking here, we are just establishing, Miss Cassandra Ong, that yung Whirlwind at saka Lucky South, isa lang to. The same people. Tama?
Noong una po, yes po.
So you confirm?
Yes po,
Oh,
noong
so
una.
when was the time that you met Harry Roque? When was the time?
We met Harry Roque po.
Yes. Yes.
I think around 2022, after election, nung naging private citizen na po siya.
Yung first meeting nyo, nung pinag-usapan nyo?
Hindi ko na po masyadong...
Paano? Hindi mo matandaan?
I-recall ko lang.
Oo. Paano mo nakilala si Harry Roque?
Pinakilala siya from Singaporean friend po sa amin.
Sinong Singaporean friend na yun?
Hindi ko po kilala. Kaibigan po siya ng ninong ko, si Mr. U. Mr. Duaran U.
So, a Singaporean
Kaibigan po siya.
friend of Mr. Wu introduced Harry Roque.
Pwede pa ulit po?
Yung Singaporean friend ni Mr. Wu ang nag-introduce kay Harry Roque?
Tama po.
O, so, common friend nila yung Singaporean.
Yes po, kung hindi
Okay.
po ako nagkakamali.
So, first meeting nandun ka.
Opo.
Anong pinag-usapan?
Nagpakilala lang po, casual dinner.
Tapos,
Wala na po.
the following, after nung first meeting nyo, may second meeting pa kayo? Nagkita pa ulit kayo?
Wala na po.
Wala na?
After ng first meeting, madalang na lang po kaming... To be exact is hindi po kami nag-uusap after first meeting.
Hindi,
Nilapitan-
sinamahan ka pa nga sa
Yes
pagkor eh.
po. Ito, ina-explain ko po. Please give me time to explain po, Mr. Chair. Yeah. After nung first meeting, hindi po na masyadong nagkakaano. Nagkausap lang regarding, nagpatulong lang po.
Nagpatulong ka.
Opo.
But, eto po, Cassandra.
Yes po.
During the first meeting, nandun ka mismo sa meeting with the Singaporean friend and Mr. Wo.
Tama po.
Siyempre, kung nandun ka, narinig mo kung anong pinag-usapan.
Simpleng pakilala lang po. Simpleng casual
So, wala
din.
kayong pinag-usapan? Wala silang pinag-usapan?
Wala po.
And after that,
Kung
is
hindi po ako
Harry Roque-
nagkakamali, regarding po sa solar po ang... Sa solar po yata?
Sa solar.
Opo.
Nag-materialize ba yung solar na yun?
Ngayon ko lang po naalala. Like what I said po, medyo nakalimutan ko na yung pangyayari kanina. Kahit
Napapanood mo bang hearing dito? Habang nag-hearing?
kailan po?
The other day, on the second hearing. Napapanood mo ba?
The whole hearing po, hindi po. Pero may mga news po yata.
Anyway,
But not exact.
anyway, magkaalaman tayo pag nandito na si Harry Roque. But Mr. Chairman, again, I just like to manifest that itong whirlwind from the very start sa Lucky South is one and the same. Pareho po lahat, pati mga investors, no? Tapos paggamit ng mga tao.
But for the meantime, I'll be asking you a very serious question. Since nag-issue na ng waiver si Ronaldin Baterna doon sa checking account that according to her, yung checking account na yon, lahat ng mga cheque, pinirmahan niya, ibinigay niya sa iyo. And that was testified by Ronaldin Baterna. So hawak mo lahat ng mga cheque, control mo na yung checking account. So ang tanong ko sa iyo, millions of pesos entered that checking account. Kani-kanino mo inisyo ang mga checking ito? Okay, ulitin ko, Cassie. Simple lang to. Merong checking account si Ronaldin Baterna. And she told us that mag-i-issue siya ng waiver. So in other words, makikita na namin yung through AMLAC, makikita na natin yung mga laman, kung sino mga nag-issue, sino ang pumasok na pera. So in other words, yung checking yon ibinigay niya sa iyo, signed by her. So in other words, control mo yung checking yon. So ngayon tanong, sino-sino ang mga inisyuhan mo ng mga checking yon for many years and for many millions that entered that checking account? And remember, you told me through text, ayaw mo maipit doon sa mga nag-uumpugang mga malalaking mga bato. So tell us, sino yung mga taong ito na binigyan mo ng cheque?
Okay, pwede na po magsalita. Regarding naman po sa mga cheque is, I think kung hindi po nagkakamali sa mga rental po siya, ng mga house po or condo. Yeah. Pero
Rentals
if
na?
million, I'm
Oo.
not sure po.
Kasi, Cassandra, no, millions of pesos ang dumaan doon sa checking account. And aside from that, how many bank accounts do you have? Be truthful,
We'll
Cassie.
double check it po.
10? You have 10 accounts? More than 10?
Parang wala siya sa 10.
Mga
I'm not sure po eh.
8? 7? 6?
I'm really sorry
5?
po.
4?
Hindi ko pa talaga siya
Okay.
sure.
Wait. Kasi we will be able to find out because the waiver was signed. Ronaldin, were you able to sign the waiver?
Na-sign ko na po.
So, kung na-sign na niya yung waiver, so makikita na natin ang lahat ng laman nun. So, we're giving you a chance to tell us. Sabi mo kasi kanina, meron kang mga iniiwasan. So, we wanted to find out who are these people. Meron bang mga politiko? Meron bang mga drug dealers? Meron bang malalaking mga Chinese personalities? Ha? Sige, okay, go ahead. Go ahead. Okay, thank you so much. Sige, Cassie, what?
Regarding po sa bank account, wala na po akong bank account pala. Pwede na po siya.
Cassie,
Yes po.
baka mabago yung damdamin ko sa'yo, ah. Ang sinasabi ko, during that time, di ba, kahit sabihin mong wala ka ng bank account ngayon, before that you were a executive assistant of the Lucky South 99 since 2019, and then now that you are the beneficial owner of the Whirlwind Corporation with 58% ownership. Are you going to sign a waiver?
To proof na wala na po akong account.
na wala ka ng account. No,
Yes.
we're not asking that. What we are asking is that you're going to sign a waiver telling us that we can check yung mga inisyuhan mo mga cheque sa mga personalities that involved in that Porac Pogo. Attorney Tapasio. Are you willing to waive for all your bank accounts para makita natin ang lahat ng inyong transactions? Kasi we are talking about, kasi nagsimula ka na ng being truthful. Kanina, actually, we are all amazed, ha? Dahil you can speak truly, eh. And now, nagkakaroon ka ng apprehension. Don't. Wag. Kasi the trust is with you right now. So, ituloy mo lang, please. Sige, go ahead.
Point of order, Mr. Chair. Are we who's the resource person? Because I'm getting confused.
Okay, the point of order of Congressman Suarez is he is asking who is the resource person. Is it the council?
Yes, because
or Ms.
I
Cassandra?
think the question was directed to Ms. Ong, and yet it seems like there's somebody else answering the question. So can I just please be informed as to who's supposed to answer the question, Mr. Chair?
Okay, please, we'd like to ask Attorney Topacio to refrain from feeding the answers to Ms. Cassie Ong. And before we ask Congressman Fernandez to proceed, there's a short, very, very short interjection by the Senior Deputy Speaker, Don Gonzales. You are recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Miss Cassandra Ong, ngayon wala ka ng account, di ba? Previously, in siguro past 6 months, 1 year, 2 years, ano ang ginagamit mong account name? Your name, the corporation, how many?
Meron pong name ko.
Oo
Meron
nga,
pong
kung
corporation.
Okay,
Meron din po yung kay Ronaldin.
okay.
Baterna.
Tatlo, okay.
I think yun lang po.
Tatlo. So,
Opo.
number 1, your personal account.
Yes po.
Number 2, the corporation, the corporate account.
Yes.
What is the name of your corporate account?
Wordwin. Wordwin po.
Worldwin. Number 3, kay Baterna.
Yes. Can I explain kung bakit kay Baterna po?
Please.
Kasi I think yung mga checking niya is sa rental lang po. Kasi sometimes wala po ako sa Pilipinas. So para mas maging siya yung pinapa-ano ko ng mga check. Pero makikita niyo rin po naman yan dahil nag-sign naman po siya ng waiver.
In your recollection,
Rental po ng mga
no. In your recollection, nung nag-i-issue ka ng cheque at nung nag-wire ka ng pera, magkano yung pinakamalaking dineposit mo? From corporation, from personal to other person, or to other corporations?
We'll double check it po. I'm not sure about that po.
Sa iyong pag-iisip, siyempre kung mag-issue ka ng cheque, magde-deposit ka ng pera, ballpark figure, para at least meron lang kaming idea.
Much better na lang po i-check ko muna, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Okay, kasi the waiver that was issued by Ronaldin Baterna for the AMLAC to see all the bank transactions. So the waiver that you are trying to secure from us is the waiver of that you don't have an account anymore. Yun ang sinasabi ng kanina ni Attorney Topacio. Am I right?
Pwede pa ulit po.
Yes.
Pwede pa ulit po.
Okay.
Mr. Chair, sorry.
So, kasi ang sinasabi mo kanina kasi parang nagwe-wave ka doon sa right na malaman namin na wala ka ng mga bank accounts.
Yes po.
So, hindi yun ang hinihingi namin kasi. Ang hinihingi namin, waiver mo para makita ng AMLAC kung ano ang lahat ng bank transactions nung mga bangko mo. Yun ang hinihingi namin para malaman namin kung saan pumunta yung mga pera na pumasok sa bangko mo. Naintindihan mo yun, Cassie?
Yes po, Mr.
So,
Chair.
are you willing to sign a waiver for that matter?
Mag-consult muna ako sa lawyer ko, then balikan ko na lang po ang committee if
Kasi
I'm willing
ang
or-
waiver na binigay ni Ronaldin Paterna, it's all about the checking account that is under her name. Your waiver is so important to us, to all your bank accounts. So we can see the transaction, where the money goes, and where the money comes. You want to consult?
Can I interject, Mr. Chairman? Mr. Chairman, with your respect, Ms. Baterna, ilang checking account meron ka?
Isa lang po, Mr. Chair.
Anong bangko?
China Bank po.
Wala ka bang corporate account?
Wala po, Mr. Chair.
Sigurado ka yung personal account mo lang ang ginagamit mo?
Yes po, Mr. Chair.
Alam ba ni Cassandra Ong yung personal account mo?
Hindi po, yung checking account lang po.
May instance na ba na nag-deposit sa account mo si Cassandra Ong?
Hindi po. Hindi pa po.
Hindi ka inisyuan ng cheque ni Cassandra Ong in your personal account?
Hindi po.
Nasa waiver naman yan, makikita natin.
Yes po.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Hindi, konti na lang to. Okay, thank you
Mr.
so
Chair?
much.
Mr. Chair?
Yes, Congressman Akop.
Madam Paterna, sabi mo, iisa lang yung account mo, di ba? Pero sabi mo, may personal at saka checking account. Iisa lang bang...
Magkaiba po yung ano
So,
nun,
dalawa?
Mr. Chair. Opo, personal po, tsaka po yung checking
At
account
saka yung
na
checking
ginagamit
account.
po ni Ma'am
dalawa,
Cassie.
hindi isa. Di ba? Isang personal
Isang
at
bank
saka
po.
isang checking account.
Opo, isang bank.
Pero,
Kasi pwedeng ako, may savings account, may checking account ako, pero iisang bangko. Ganun ba?
Yes po, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
kasi it's hard to believe, it's hard to believe that a while ago, you were thinking so deep, thinking about your bank accounts. It turned out na meron ka lang dalawa. Tama? Isa lang ang bangko mo, China Bank. May savings ka and meron kang checking account. Am I right? So isang bangko mo lang, China Bank lang.
Yes po. China Bank,
And
pero hindi
I
ko
was
sure.
asking you a while ago, I'm asking you, how many bank accounts do you have? Hindi mo siya masagot, di ba? Hindi, I mean, I'm trying to lay down my predicate. Parang, it's hard for you to answer that you have more than one bank accounts. Alam mo, kasi napapaniwala mo na kami dito, sana nagsasabi ka ng totoo that your accounts is more than one.
Can I explain po?
Yes.
Kasi tinanong na po ako kanina kung ilan yung total bank sa account ko. Tama po ba?
Yes.
So, hindi ko sure kung ilan po yung total. Lahat.
So ngayon,
ng bank account ko.
isa lang talaga?
Isa lang po yung bangko, pero I'm not sure kung ilan po yung...
Okay. So, isa lang ang
Account.
bangko mo, but you have many accounts in that bank.
Opo.
So, China Bank lang yon, tapos iba't ibang account number. Tama?
Yes.
It's all under your name?
Like what I said po, meron pong under my name, meron din po sa corporation po.
So, more or less, how many accounts? Yun lahat ng yun.
Let's say mga 2 or 3, pero I'm not sure.
Okay.
Kasi, excuse me, kay Mr. Chairman, sabi mo, iba pa yung kay Rowelyn Baterna account. Ginagamit mo rin ba yung account ni Miss Baterna?
Ginagamit lang po siya sa rental ng condominium, ganun po, and sa space po. Pero other than that, you can check it naman po. Kasi po, para maging tag po dito, mabilis yung transaction, siya po yung checking account niya po yung pinang-i-issue namin.
Ilang beses ka na nag-wire from the Philippines to abroad? Ilang beses ka na nag-wire from your account to abroad?
Never po.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Sige, I'll leave you with that, kasi punta tayo kay, kay Mr. Chairman, konti na lang po to.
Kindly wrap up, Congressman Fernandez.
Pumunta si Cassie, Chairman Al Tenco, sa iyo, kasama si Harry Roque, at doon na pag-usapan yung Lucky South 99. Tama, Chairman?
Yes, Chairman.
And as a matter of fact, si Cassie kasama rin doon.
Kasama,
And that was
dumating din po siya.
July 26,
July 26, 2023.
2023. And will you confirm this, Cassie, that you were there in July 26, 2023? Kasi kanina hindi mo ako sinagot dun eh. Di ba? July 26, 2023, you were there, correct?
Isang beses po,
Yes.
pero I'm not sure sa date.
Yeah. And as a matter of fact, sabi ni Altenco, merong binayaran na tungkol sa Lucky South 99 Corporation.
Meron po.
So, you paid noon sa Lucky South 99.
Same that day na nag-visit
Yes.
kami kay Chairman Antek.
At yun yung naging topic nyo na babayaran yung mga problema ng Lucky South 99.
Yes po.
Yes, so... did you talk about the Whirlwind Corporation?
No.
No. So in other words, Mr. Chairman, Mr. Harry Roque is lying. Because during the investigation that we conducted 2 weeks ago, he said that Altenco, Cassie, and Attorney Harry Roque were talking about the Whirlwind Corporation. But you are telling us right now, Chairman Al, that walang Whirlwind Corporation na pinag-usapan doon. It's all about Lucky South 99.
Yes.
Am I correct?
It was all about Lucky South 99.
And as a matter of fact, Cassie, since ikaw yung authorized representative ng Lucky South 99, Attorney Harry Roque was included in the structural organization of that company. Am I correct? He is the legal of Lucky South 99.
Ayun po yung nagkamali po yung mga staff regarding dyan po. Kasi po, they expect, akala po nila na si Attorney Harry Roque po yung legal.
Okay, so hindi siya yung legal mo na nakalagay doon?
Hindi po.
Ikaw ba nag-submit ng mga application form sa PAGCOR?
Hindi po.
Sino nag-submit?
Pwede pa check sa record. Or,
No, I mean, the application form was all given sa inyo. Siyempre, ako yung applicante at ako yung authorized representative. And in accordance sa kanilang application form, kung sino yung authorized representative, siya magdadala noon sa PAGCOR. That's the procedure, correct, Chairman Altenco?
Ganun nga po.
So, if you are the authorized representative, dadalin mo ngayon yung application form together with the organizational chart, including the name of Attorney Harry Roque, who is the legal of the Lucky South 99. So, ngayon sinasabi mo na hindi siya kasama.
hindi po.
Okay. So, in other words,
Hindi din po ako yung, sorry.
ano na?
Hindi din po ako yung nagpasa ng paper na yun sa...
So, somebody ang nagdala doon.
Yes
Okay.
po, nagkaroon lang sila siguro ng mistake for that po.
Okay. Lastly, Mr. Chairman, last na po talaga to. Kay Miss Mascareñas, Stephanie,
Yes, Mr. Chair.
noong nakaraang hearing, sinabi mo na wala kang inilabas na pera para ibayad sa paid-up capital mo. Tama ba to?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
So, wala kang inilabas na pera.
Wala po.
So, after 6 months, sinasabi mo, wala ka na doon sa corporation.
Yes po.
So, in other words, nung wala ka na sa corporation, hindi mo to ibinenta, hindi mo to, basta umalis ka na lang sa corporation, that's it.
Alin po yan? Yung Lucky South?
Lucky South and Whirlwind.
Yung Whirlwind po, yung shares nun, tinransfer ko po. May deed of sale po kami, alam ni Attorney Medina. Whereas sa Lucky South po, wala akong sinign or binentang shares.
So, binayaran ka.
Hindi rin po.
So hindi ka binayaran. Wala kang bayad. So, nagtrabaho ka sa dalawang korporasyon na to na talagang wala kang natanggap na kahit 5.
Wala po. Salary.
Okay.
Salary.
Alright. So, wala ka
That's
natanggap.
Yun lang
Okay. Alright. May kilala ka bang Jeric Pagku Manaloto?
Ay, asawa ni Miss Rizalyn Manaloto. Yung owner po
Yes.
ng
Kilala mo
White-
siya.
Yes, yes.
At siya may-ari ng 2 hektarya sa lupa ng Pora kung saan yung mansyon,
Yes, 2.5
mansyon na kinatitiligan doon ay siya ang may-ari.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Tama.
Yes.
Okay. Naalala mo na. Do you have a business or financial transaction with him?
Yun lang pong nung
You have financial or business transaction with him. Yes or no?
yes po, nag-agent
Yes.
po ako.
At naglagay siya ng pera sa iyo ng 6.1 million. Am I
Yes
correct?
po.
Yes.
Apo.
Bakit siya nagbigay sa iyo ng 6.1 million?
Yung 5% na commission po ng sale nung property. Yung pong bahay.
Anong bahay? Ang
Yung pong mansion.
benta siya?
Binali po ng Whirlwind yung property, yung 2.5 hectares po na property.
Bakit sa iyo binasa ang pera?
Yun lang po yung napagkasunduan at that time. Tapos, kung makikita nyo dun sa bank statement, nilabas ko rin po yung mga commission nila.
So, magkano ang naging commission mo? 6.1 million?
1.8 po.
So, sa
Each.
6.1, ang nabigay sa iyo, 1.8.
Yes po.
So, ang
Mr.
sinasabi
Chair.
mo, this is all about the property?
Yes po.
Okay?
Just the property lang po yan Walang other yun lang pong buy and sell ng property.
Have you submitted your income tax return on that year?
Hindi po, Mr. Chair.
Hindi.
Hindi po.
Kasi it is ironic, na si may-ari ng lupa, tatransfer niya yung pera sa'yo. Di ba? Bakit niya transfer sa'yo? And then, hold and behold, yung subscription mo is 6 million as well. Di ba?
Ano po?
Yung subscription mo doon sa company is 6 million as well. Tama?
Saan po yan? Sa Whirlwind or Lucky South?
You must know better.
Hindi po,
Kasi
matagal na po yan,
ikaw
Mr.
yung
Chair.
ikaw yung
Matagal
ikaw
na
yung
po yan.
member ng corporation Magkano binayad mo sa subscription?
Kasi ang alam ko pong nakalista
Oo.
doon sa Lucky South, yung final
Hindi,
na
I'll
nakita
tell
ko,
you,
9 million.
I'll tell you, 6 million ang binayad mo.
Ay, hindi po ako nagbayad ng cash. Wala po akong honestly po, kahit mamatay man po ako ngayong oras na to, wala po akong binayad na cash.
But
Kasi
you
yan
never
po.
deny that merong binayad, na merong pinasok na pera sa iyo.
Meron po. Hindi
Manaloto.
po ako nagdi-deny. Kahit mag-waiver po ako, it's okay. Wala pong problema
Mr.
sa
Chairman,
akin.
we'll be asking the presence of, since masyado na tayong late, we'll be asking the presence of Mr. Manaloto on the next hearing to find out in the veracity of the statement that was delivered by Stephanie Macareñas. Medyo nawiwindang ako sa sinasabi ng ating resource speaker. So we wanted to find out the truth on this matter.
Thank you.
With that, Mr. Chairman, thank you so much. Maraming po salamat.
Thank
Mr.
you,
Chair.
Congressman Fernandez.
Mr. Chair,
Mr. Chair,
I thought you're
did-
expecting that breakfast will be served in our committee hearing. So, because we're not serving breakfast, let me acknowledge first Congressman Akop. And then who else? Okay, everybody else. Before we suspend, there are some administrative matters that we will have to dispose. Congressman Akop first.
I only have 2 queries, Mr. Chair, kasi chair pa ako ng committee hearing bukas. Madam Kasiong, bago po ang hearing na ito, nag-usap na po ba kayo ni Honorable Fernandez?
Pwede pa ulit po?
Bago itong hearing na ito, kasi nag-conduct kami ng hearing, ng joint committee hearing ng games at saka public order and safety. Doon una na ikaw ay na-cite in contempt. That is why you are here today. magmula nung hearing na yon, nag-usap na ba kayo ni Honorable Fernandez? Kasi marami siyang alam na hindi ko alam eh. Ay, hindi, investigator ako, Iha. Sana matandaan mo yun. Makuha mo yun. Kasi pagpasok ko dito kanina nung ikaw, ay kung magtingin na kayo ni Honorable Fernandez, may ibig sabihin eh. Oo, lingon ka ng lingon sa kanya. Akala ko nga siyang abogado mo kanina, Iya, hindi si Atty. Topacio eh. Nag-textan kayo o nag-usap kayo sa cellphone? Yes or no? O, bakit ka nakatingin kay Honorable Fernandez? O, nangungumpisal na siya?
Once lang po.
Ang text o pag-uusap?
Text and usap po, once lang po.
So, once na text, once na usap.
Opo.
Now, Madam Kasiong, kanina nung si Honorable Luistro ang nagtatanong po sa inyo, eh para bang ayaw niyong sumagot. Tinanong pa kita, what was your answer? Ang sagot mo sa akin, I refuse to testify. Bakit noong si Honorable Gutierrez at saka si Honorable Fernandez ang nagtanong, relax kang sumagot. Kaya tuloy ako, hindi nagtanong kanina. Oo, dahil kanina refuse to testify ang kwam mo, sagot mo, Iha eh. Oo. Kaya tuloy, hindi na ako nagtanong. Pero napansin ko, nung yung mga gwapong lalaki ang nagtatanong, eh, sumagot po kayo. At relax na. May I know the reason why?
Okay, can I explain po, di ba? Nung una, I really want to refuse to answer po. And then, kinausap po ako ng abogado ko na magsalita ng committee na to. That's why nagsalita po ako. Tumiming lang po talaga kay Madam Chair.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Yun lang po ang naobserbahan ko kasi marami pong salamat.
Mr. Chair, if I may.
Mr. Chair,
Because we
ako na.
have a pending no, it's not a pending motion, but we have a already approved that Miss Cassandra Leong will be were cited in contempt
Si Chairman Paduano na yon.
twice. So I don't know with the decision of the body because after this, of course, the Sergeant at Arms will bring her to Mandaluyong.
Mr.
If
Chairman.
our motion or our approval of that motion stays. But since he cooperated, rightly with all of us, I think we have to. I think it is incumbent upon us to withdraw that.
You're not the
motion.
movant, co-chair, Dan? Mr. Chairman?
And what is the
Ma'am,
pleasure of the
Mr.
body?
Chair, the motion to cite her for contempt stays, but the motion to bring her to Mandaluyong, I don't think it has been actually ruled by the chair. So therefore, it is not binding, Mr. Chair.
No, there was a ruling earlier. That,
Was a ruling?
Yes,
So-
Your Honor. There was a ruling earlier that we cited her for contempt and she will be detained for as long as the committee hearing is terminated, and she will be detained at Bikutan City Jail. Bikutan
Yeah.
Women's Correction.
Women's Correctional, Mandaluyong.
Sorry, it's not Bikutan City Jail. But there was already a ruling, and now I believe that there is now a motion by Congressman Dan Fernandez to withdraw this contempt
And
order by this committee in consideration of the cooperation made by Ms. Cassandra Ong in this committee hearing of the Quadcom. So I'd like to ask the movant to formally make this motion so that the committee will decide on the fate of Cassandra Ong.
But before
Congressman,
we acknowledge the movement, Congressman Caraps, can we also include Miss Ronaldine Baterna, considering that she's been cooperative to this Quadcom, and she's been there for almost 3 weeks already, and I think letting her go will not jeopardize this investigation anymore. So I think, Mr. Chairman, let's include the Sir Speaker that the contempt that we cited be lifted.
we first rule on the first motion.
Mr. Chair.
And then later, we will ask another member to make the same motion for Ronaldine Baterna. And if there is no objection, then we can let her go.
Mr.
So,
Chair.
yes, Congressman
Well,
Adjong.
Mr. Chair, I do want to agree with Chairman Dan Fernandez dahil gusto ho natin sila umuwi sa kanilang mga pamilya. But the concern really, Mr. Chair, is how sure are we that in the next committee hearing, like for example, Ms. Baterna, she would make herself available. Number two, after everything that has been said here, I know I'm just trying to share to you my personal take on this. They will be more, they're safer within the confines of the House of Representatives. I mean, I'm just sharing to you, Mr. Chair, what is probably what's in everyone's mind right now. So on the issue of the motion to withdraw the second contempt order against Ms. Ong, by virtue of now her being cooperative and responsive to the questions, I would definitely move for the withdrawal of the second contempt order. That she may no longer stay here indefinitely until the end of the this committee hearing. But we could at least specify a certain days. That way, Mr. Chair, the original contempt order stays, Mr. Chair. So in the case of Ms. Ronaldine Baterna, that's the apprehension that I have. Not only is her safety, their safety, but the assurance of this Quad committee that they will be available once we hold another committee hearing. They are two vital, important resource persons and witnesses. So importante po yung kanilang cooperation at saka yung presence nila. Pag wala ho silang dalawa dito, wala ho tayong mapapala dito sa Quadcom pagdating sa issue ng illegal operation ng Pogo.
Okay, for clarification, Congressman Adjong, the first contempt order by this committee on Ms. Cassandra Ong stays, meaning she will still be detained in the premises of the House of Representatives. And I'd like to ask a member to make a formal motion to that effect.
Mr. Chair, before we rule on the second contempt order, may I clarify first if Ms. Cassandra Ong conformed to the execution of waiver of all her bank transactions, including that of Lucky South and the other corporations to which she has connection?
Do you conform with that request of a waiver for all your bank records?
Pwede ko po munang tanungin ng counsel ko.
I believe, Mr. Chair, this will be our parameter if the good lady will really be cooperating with the Quadcom already. Although I wish to manifest my appreciation for the recent cooperation, notwithstanding that I share with the sentiment of Congressman Ako.
So, Ms. Cassandra Ong, yes, please.
Mr. Chair,
Yes, Congressman Akop, while we're waiting for Ms. Cassie Ong.
I think may I recommend that we ask the opinion of Madam Baterna. Because her detention will be up to, I think, September 5 or 6, when the Joint Committee of the Committee on Public Order and Safety and Games cited her in contempt and taken over by the Quad Committee. So, with the apprehension of the Honorable Adjong, maybe it's best for us to ask Madam Baterna where she would want to go, here or you want to go out. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Mr. Chair, I have a manifestation as well for Ms. Baterna.
Let's ask her first to reply to the question raised by Congressman Acop. Ronaldin, naintindihan mo ba ang tanong ni Congressman Acop?
Yes po, Mr. Chair.
At ano ang iyong sagot?
Go out?
May I go out? Okay. What is the manifestation of Congresswoman Luistro?
Mr. Chair, I sympathize with our resource speaker. However, our committee secretary has intimated to us about the readiness of the 4 witnesses who will be corroborating and substantiating the testimony of Ms. Baterna with respect to the issuance of gate pass, which I honestly believe is very material in the subject matter of our investigation. So with the indulgence of this Quadcom, I hope that the COMSEC will be able to bring on the next hearing these witnesses so as we can shed light already on the participation of Ms. Baterna to the what we believe is the alleged operation of POGO.
Okay, the manifestation of Congresswoman Luistro is noted. So, the chair is not abreast of the issue of the COMSEC with respect to the 4 witnesses. And I will direct the committee secretary to inform my co-chairs of the said committee on that particular issue. Anyway, so is there any motion on the second contempt order of Ms. Cassie Ong?
Mr. Chair, we are awaiting for her conformity to the waiver that the Quad is requesting.
Cassie Ong, anong sagot mo? Do you conform with the request?
Can you give me 5 minutes po? Pag-isipan ko lang.
5 minutes. Wag lang abuti ang alas 12, ha?
Mr. Chairman?
Yes,
While waiting for 5 minutes, can we tackle the
Yes,
administrative
please,
matters?
Congressman Paduano,
please.
let's
Thank
move
you.
to...
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. We have in receipt of a copy, a letter coming from the Senate addressed to Secgen Velasco with regards to the request for the presence of Ms. Cassandra Ong on 27th August 2024, Tuesday, 10 a.m. doon po sa Senado. But of course, ngayon at 28 na, Mr. Chair. But the second letter still addressed to Secgen for this committee for Ms. Cassandra Leong to be present in the next hearing in the Senate on September 2, Monday, 2024, 10 a.m. Mr. Chairman.
So there is a request from the Senate that they invite, that we allow, the Quadcom allow Ms. Cassie Ong to attend the scheduled committee hearing in the Senate on Monday?
Yeah, Monday.
Monday.
Next week.
Are there any objections?
Yeah.
Since there are no objections, yes, of course, we cooperate with our counterparts in the Senate. We will allow Ms. Cassie Ong to be the resource person of the Senate Committee on Women. COMSEC, please take note of that.
And Mr. Chairman, Mr. Chairman. Secondly, we have received a copy of the letter explanation of Ms. Myla Roque. Just this afternoon, Mr. Chairman, letter of excuse for not being present in today's hearing. But, Mr. Chairman, please allow me to state that the explanation of Ms. Myla Roque does not answers to the request or the order of this committee last hearing with regards to the documents, medical certificate in relation to her surgery for the last year and this year, Mr. Chairman. So the order still stands that Mr. Harry Roque should submit those documents being requested from Ms. Myla Roque, Mr. Chairman.
So, just for clarification, Congressman Paduano, do I take it to mean that we are not accepting the excuse of Ms. Myla Roque in her absence for today and the hearing last time?
Yes, Mr. Chairman. But of course, for humanitarian consideration, we should wait for the presence of Mr. Harry Roque on the next hearing. At the same time, for us to receive the documents being requested by this committee, Mr. Chairman, so that we can make...
So, pending the submission of the documents required of Attorney Harry Roque, we will defer the decision of the committee as to whether we accept the excuse made by Ms. Myla Roque in failing to attend our committee hearing. Is that a correct...
Yes, Mr. Chairman, because we have issued as a subpoena to this TICOM to this document, Mr. Chairman.
Okay.
And it is only Harry Roque that will have to produce this document, Mr. Chairman.
Okay. COMSEC, please take note of the manifestation made by Congressman Paduano.
Mr. Chairman, I have, if I may.
Wait, are there still other...
One more, Mr.
Admin
Chairman.
matters?
This afternoon, we have received a letter addressed to the lead chairman, Honorable Robert S. Barbers, a letter coming from, signed by our colleague in the House, Honorable Paulo Z. Duterte, Mr. Chairman. But it's too thick, Mr. Chairman, that I think we just have to distribute these copies to the members so that in the next hearing we can tackle this letter, Mr. Chairman.
Okay, COMSEC, please make sure that the members of the Quadcom are given copies of the letter by our colleague, Honorable Paulo Duterte.
Mr. Chair.
Yes,
Is
Congressman
she
Adjo.
ready? Because I will move for I will move for the to rescind the second contempt order against that which we approved earlier against Ms. Ong. If she's ready to agree on the proposal of Congresswoman Jinky, then I will file for a motion.
Mr. Chair,
Perhaps we will ask either Kong Rog Gutierrez or Kong Dan Fernandez to ask her directly.
Mr. Chair, I have a copy of our waiver of confidentiality between Ronaldin Baterna and this Quadcom. And I'll be showing this to Cassandra. And let's give her time to read it. And if she agrees, then we will proceed with our motion.
Mr. Chair.
Yes,
Again,
Congressman Adjo.
with due respect to our four chairs, I would reiterate again my earlier motion. In fact, omnibus motion because I have three separate motions. One is to rescind the second contempt order against Ms. Ong, and in effect to also rescind the earlier contempt order placing her to the women's detention, Mr. Chair. So moved.
Okay, there is a motion to withdraw the contempt, the second contempt order by this committee. Okay, 1 minute suspension.
Oh, Cassie, what's your decision? Are you going to sign that waiver?
Yes po.
All right. Okay, thank you. So,
Thank you, Cassie.
Mubant. Chairman Paduano.
I give the pleasure to Congressman Adjong.
Congressman Ajong.
Siya na yung nag-move kanina eh.
Yes,
No,
Mr. Chair. Just to wanna, for the information of everyone, I just want to reiterate my earlier motion, omnibus motion again. I move to rescind the second contempt order against Ms. Ong, and also to move that to rescind also the earlier contempt that she be detained at the Women's Correction Facility, Mr. Chair. That's the second contempt order, Mr. Chair. So
Yeah, we understand. Okay, so there's a motion that was moved by Congressman Ajong.
Second,
Is
Mr.
there any second motion? Duly seconded by Congressman Rog. Any objection?
Mr. Chairman,
Are you objecting?
it would depend on the answer of Ms. Ong to my
Go
question.
ahead, Deputy Speaker.
Earlier, Ma'am Cassandra Ong, binanggit nyo ang dahilan kung bakit kayo nag-decide na magsalita ay dahil pinayuhan kayo ng inyong abogado. Kaso lang kanina, nagpupumilit po yung abogado ninyo na huwag kayo magsalita. So ang hindi ko po maintindihan, paano kayo na-convince ng inyong abogado magsalita when he was actually pushing that you do the exact opposite?
You want to repeat the question? Pare, paki-repeat lang yung question.
My question is, what made you decide to speak? Because ang sabi nyo kanina, it was your lawyer that advised you to speak. However, judging from your lawyer's actions and whispers and how he was reacting at the back, and with my conversation with him, he was vehemently against you testifying. So what is the real reason why you decided to speak?
Can I speak pa? Nung una po, ayoko po talaga magsalita po.
Tapos, then you decided na magsasalita na lang kayo.
Yes po.
Okay.
And sabi din po ni Attorney Topacio po.
Okay. Pangalawa, kailan po nag-umpisa yung client-lawyer relationship po ninyo ni Attorney Topacio?
I'm not sure.
Kailan po nag-umpisa yung
Kailan, when did it start, the lawyer and client relationship?
start? I mean, when did you...
Contract or something?
When did you avail of his services to be your lawyer?
This year po, wait lang, i-check ko lang po yung date po, exact date.
So matagal na.
Hindi po. I think last month po.
Last month? So last month?
Last month po.
Okay. And I'm sure Attorney Topacio will be able to provide the committee a copy of this contract.
Okay, go ahead, Attorney Topacio. You are recognized.
Sir, that contract would be covered by lawyer-client confidentiality. But we can, just to show that there is a contract, we can have certain portions redacted, Your Honor.
Yeah. Okay. I just wanted to know when it started.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
And last question before, and this would really be decide whether or not I would object or support the motion. Of all the lawyers in the Philippines, Ma'am Ong, why the brilliant mind of Attorney Topacio was selected to be your lawyer? I'm just curious. I mean, you could have chosen Attorney Harry Roque, which you had ties with, or I'm sure your family being in a business of real estate and gaming would be exposed to other lawyers. Why the brilliant mind of Attorney Topacio?
Can I just not disclose it po?
Yes.
Not disclosing po.
Huh?
Not disclosing po.
Oh. Okay. Okay. I'll accept your reason. So you wouldn't want to share the reason. kung bakit si Attorney Topacio yung pinili ninyo.
So what is the ruling, Mr. Chairman?
Are you satisfied? Okay, so there's a motion to withdraw the order of contempt to Miss Cassandra Leong, and this was duly seconded. And is there any objection? Hearing na-
Mr. Chairman, am I made to understand that the motion of Congressman Achong has two motions actually? The motion to rescind the contempt and the motion to rescind her detention to the
Okay.
Mandaluyong.
So-
Dalawa yun eh.
So there are two motions. One is to withdraw the contempt order, and the other one is also to rescind what's that? The penalty? Detention? Yeah. Okay. All right. So any objection? Hearing none. The said motion is now approved. Okay. So
Mr. Chairman?
there will be a last query that will be delivered by our co-chair, Chairman Paduano. So, Chairman Paduano, you have 2 minutes.
Pwede po, sasagot nila. Anyway, Mr. Chairman, on the first hearing, this committee directed AMLA and PAOK with regards to the assets, no? Assets of all those Chinese corporations and Chinese individuals for a request from this committee for an asset preservation order. So what's the status now of that order from this committee?
Mr. Chair, upon your instruction during the last hearing of your Committee on Public Accounts, we followed up with the PAOK, and the response, Mr. Chair, was they received the list of the real properties. They are working on it, and they are validating all the titles, Mr. Chair.
When was the time that they received that documents from LRA?
We received the document through email on August 19, Mr. Chair. The following day, we forwarded it to the PAOK, Mr. Chair, August 20.
It covers how many hectares? More or less? Thousands?
I believe so, Mr. Chair, because there are three lists on that particular email.
So, kung 20, that was 7 days ago. 1 week.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Please, AMLA, please check PAOK to update us on the directive that for the asset preservation order.
We will comply, Mr. Chair.
Mr. Chairman, can we direct the COMSEC to officially write a letter to PAOK with regards to that asset preservation order, so that while AMLA is doing their thing, the House Committee on the Quadcom will also have a direct communication with PAOK with regards to the APO, Mr. Chairman. So move, Mr. Chairman.
So there's a motion by Chairman Paduano.
Second.
Duly seconded. Any objection? Hearing none, the said motion is now approved.
Mr. Chair, what is our ruling on Miss Paterna?
That's the same question that the good gentleman from Antipolo were asking a while ago. So you want to...
Mr. Chair, earlier, Mr. Chair, ang concern ko talaga is yung assurance natin na pupunta siya. And Chairman Acop asked her if she's willing to go home. Because we basically presented her the choice. Because for me, she will be more, she's safer within the premises of the House of Representatives, but she opted to go home. If that's the choice of Ms. Rodelin, if that's going to be the decision of the chair, lifting the contempt order against her, then we can allow her to go home to her family.
So
And I can properly move for that motion, Mr. Chair.
So probably we ask
But we have to be assured, Mr. Chair, that she'll be available in the next committee hearing. How sure are we that she'll be here?
Ronaldin, can you reply to the query of Congressman Adjong? Makakabalik ka ba? How can you assure us that anytime that we ask for your presence, that you will be available and be
Mr.
here?
Mr. Chairman, can
Be-
I do 1 minute recess?
Okay, there's a 1 minute suspension. Hearing resume. Congressman Adjong, please, because it's already 11:21. Ladies and gentlemen, please, let's finish this. Congressman Adjong, the chairman left already.
Mr. Chair, on the basis...
Ay, dito pala, sorry. He's so tired already. Kawawa po yung ating chairman. Kanina pa po siya. So, he's giving us a chance to wrap up everything. So, let's have a motion for Ronaldin Baterna.
Yeah,
Congressman Adjong.
Mr. Chair, on the basis of Ms. Ronaldin Baterna being cooperative, she already signed the bank waiver, everything that we asked her, she responded very well. I move that we lift, Mr. Chair, the contempt order placed against Ms. Baterna and allowed her to go home to her family. So move.
Second, Mr. Chair.
Mr. Chair, before we do that, I would like to ask from Ms. Baterna if she will come back if we ever invite her again.
Yes po.
I second the motion of
So, there's a motion to release Ronaldin Baterna from her detention in these premises. And this was duly seconded. Any objection? Hearing none, the said motion is now approved.